In this lesson, we'll look at a sequence of transformations. Two line segments are shown here. We have line segment AB, and then we have line segment AB's new location. The question is, which sequence of transformations will move AB to its new location? The answer choices are a reflection over the y-axis and a reflection over the line y equals x, or a reflection over the x-axis and then a reflection over the line y equals x. The third option is a 90-degree clockwise rotation about the origin and a reflection over the line y equals x, and then finally a 90-degree counterclockwise rotation about the origin and then a reflection over the line y equals x. Now the line y equals x is shown here with a dashed line. I went ahead and put that on the grid because in each of our answer choices, a reflection over that line is part of the answer. So now let's consider our first answer choice. We have a reflection over the y-axis and then a reflection over the line y equals x. If we take point B and go 2 units to the y-axis and then 2 units past the y-axis, we do get our new point B. If we take point A and move 2 units to the y-axis and then 2 units past the y-axis, again we have our point A, and that's going to be true for every point on segment AB. All of those will transfer over to our new line segment. That would be great if we were only doing one transformation, but remember we're doing two transformations here. So we have to follow up by now reflecting our new line segment across the line y equals x. And when we do that, point B is going to land here, and then point A is going to land here. So our new segment will be here, and that's not what we're looking for. So we'll eliminate answer choice 1. So now let's take a look at answer choice 2. Answer choice 2 is a reflection over the x-axis and then a reflection over the line y equals x. So let's take our line segment and reflect it over the x-axis first. That'll put the new point B here, and then the new point A will come down to here. So our segment after the first half of the transformations is going to be here. Now we need to reflect this line segment across the line y equals x. And when we do that, point B will be here, and point A is going to land right here. So this isn't even close to where we want our segment to be. So we're going to eliminate answer choice 2 as well. Our third answer choice says that segment AB was rotated 90 degrees clockwise about the origin and then reflected over the line y equals x. So we'll first do the rotation. Before rotation, point B is at negative 2, 1, and after a 90-degree clockwise rotation, the point will be at 1, 2. Point A was at negative 2, 3, so now it will be at 3, positive 2. So after the first transformation, line segment AB will be here. Next we'll reflect this line segment across the line y equals x, and that'll put the new point for A right here, and the new point for B will be here. So that is going to give us the line segment we're looking for. It looks like option 3 is going to be the correct answer. Of course, we're not going to stop there. We have one more answer choice to consider before ending the problem. So let's take a look at the last one. It's a 90-degree counterclockwise rotation about the origin, and then a reflection over the line y equals x. So before the 90-degree counterclockwise rotation, point B was at negative 2, 1, and now it'll be at negative 1, negative 2. Point A was at negative 2, 3, and now will be at negative 3, negative 2. So the segment after the first transformation is going to land here. The last step will be to reflect this segment over the line y equals x, and when we do that, B is going to land here, and A is going to land here. So our new segment, according to the last answer choice, will land here. So answer choice 4 doesn't work, and that means that answer choice 3 is our best choice. Now let's try another where we're given the points and not the graph. Segment AB is plotted with endpoints at negative 9, 3 and negative 3, 3. Its image has endpoints at 9, negative 5 and 3, negative 5. Segment AB maps onto its image after a reflection over the line blank, then over the line blank. So you're being asked to find a sequence of transformations, or more specifically, a sequence of reflections that results in segment AB landing with the endpoints given. Now, even though you're not given a graph, that doesn't mean you can't sketch one to see what's going on, and that's what I would recommend doing. So let's give ourselves a rough sketch. We'll come out here, we'll do the x and y axes, and then plot the point A, which is at negative 9, 3. I'm going to go out here and label this negative 9, and I'll label this a 3 and put a point A here. And then point B is at negative 3, 3. So if we go back to negative 3 and up to 3, we'll have our point B, and this can be the segment. The new location is going to be at 9, -5. So if we go over to 9 and down to -5, we're going to put our new point A, and then our new point B is at 3, so over 3 and down to -5. Now I don't know about you, but I understand the problem a little better now that I have something to look at. One thing to notice is that point B is 3 units from the y-axis here, and the new point B is also 3 units from the y-axis. So one possibility is that segment AB is first reflected across the y-axis to look something like this. At this point, we can see that this distance is not equal to this distance. So this is definitely not a reflection across the x-axis. But since both of these lines are horizontal, this is going to be a reflection across a horizontal line. Let's take a look at the total distance from this point to this point. We're 3 units above the axis and 5 units below, so that's a total distance of 8 units here. If we take the 8 and divide by 2, we can see that a length of 4 units will put us directly in the middle of these 2 points. In other words, if we take this point's y-coordinate of 3 and subtract 4, we're going to be at -1. Or if we took this point's y-coordinate, which is a -5, and added 4 to that, again we would be at -1. This tells us that the horizontal line right between these two sets of points is going to be the line y equals -1. So to answer this question, we'll fill in the blanks this way. Segment AB maps onto its image after reflection across the line x equals 0, which is our y-axis, and then over the line y equals -1. And now you know a bit more about a sequence of transformations. See you next time.